Here we are, part 2, April 1st, but this is no April Fool's, on Friday. So I've torn the E-shaft out and I've got it all taken apart, and the housings look great and the end plates look great. No scratches, no chatter marks. Looks like it's got a little surface rust in the coolant ventricles and pass-through ports. Everything looks good though. It looks really surprisingly good. Now I've got it all laid out over here in this side of the garage, and without getting too crazy here, let me sit down here. You can just, it hasn't been cleaned up obviously, but it's just baby bottom smooth. Everything is really good. It looks really good. Here's the front rotor. Oh, almost dropped my phone here. And that one looks way better than the rear one because it was making correct compression. But the one that I showed you on the last video, it was not making correct compression because it has a frozen apex seal, and it's just carbon like crazy. So the gas mileage was pretty bad before being fixed up. Hopefully it'll get that good old 10 miles to the gallon. It'll get better than that, obviously. The light just went off, but I think you can still see that the porting looks stock to me. I'm not a porting expert, but people like Alan, they'll know. And you can see the intake there. You can see the intake there. And the exhaust is obviously on the other side. See, it all looks stock to me. And then the exhaust obviously is still hanging on my engine mount here. And it, of course, looks stock. Doesn't look like there's any change. Anyway, my daughter's waiting. We are going to go meet my wife at Costco, but that's where we're at. So the decisions, what kind of seals? Ceramic? Spend the big money and get the cool stuff? Or is it even worth it? What kind of corner seals? Because I'm going to be running with stock turbo, which is over here in a box. And I've heard that the stock seals make better compression, but what do I know? Anyway, that's what it looks like. Oh, here's the other intake. See, is that stock, or is that a street port? What do I know? This is my first time actually tearing one down this far. And so far it's been worth it. It's not only been fun, but it's not very hard. And to hire other people to do it is kind of a lot. You don't have as much control. You don't really know what you're getting. Last time I hired somebody to do it, I won't mention his name, but I don't think he did a good job. I don't think he did what he said he did, because the engine didn't even last 10,000 miles before it didn't work anymore. It was supposed to have a 60,000 mile 5-year warranty, but he didn't honor it. So it's sad, but it's fun. Things look really good. I mean, I'm surprised at how clean this engine looks. So anyway, there's part 2.